what up?
All right, so here we go, round one action at Sphere in Las Vegas, Nevada, DC. I knew you were not going to miss this. This thing opened late 2023 to much fanfare. It is the largest spherical building in the world.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, here we go. Can't wait to see how it plays out. UFC Women's Flyweight title fight. This should be good.
Oh, nice combination, yeah.
Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Nice punch landed on the top.
And everything's landing with so much power. Oh, big elbow.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Nice. Nicely done. Cortez gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, and there's another leg kick. Just out, right? I mean, now she has sort of rendered her opponent, as you see the damage, a one-legged fighter.
She is fighting a one-legged fighter, a wounded gazelle right in front of a hungry lion. That is not a great position to be.
Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But
yeah,
got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh it off. You've got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well. Because otherwise, it'll just get worse and worse.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that. Devastating uppercut. Oh, and there she goes as she lands another combination. It's never one strike. It's always 4 or 5 in every exchange.
And it starts with confidence and believing that when you throw, you're going to land. She's so confident that when she extends these combinations, she's going to land the vast majority of them. And tonight, she has done just that.
Staying busy off of her back. Oh, look at her. She's like J. Rue the Damager out here, just chucking elbows.
She is brutal, trying to rip her opponent apart with those elbows.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Staying busy from bottom position here. Oh, big elbows. Elbows landing now. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. And man, those leg kicks just landed with authority, and her opponent didn't adjust.
Yeah, they landed with authority, but they also landed in bunches. She threw so many leg kicks in that round. You have to deter her from throwing them anymore by checking. If she checks 1 or 2 of those leg kicks, she will stop throwing them so frequently.
Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Nice 1-2 there. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy. But she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it.
Well, a bloody mess it is not, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It just keeps advancing because she keeps getting hit in the same spot. She has got to move her head.
Nice job by her there to block those shots. When you first go to a boxing class, the first thing they say is glue your guard to your face. Her guard's high tonight.
Her guard's high, and she keeps the elbow down. She does a great job of blocking the top and down low.
Takedown defense holds up. Lands a big elbow there. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Oh, she made that one count.
She does a good job of recognizing that the shots are coming, and she's got to get out of the way.
Going for an arm bar now.
Arms in deep.
Oh, that looks tight and painful.
She is going to rip her arm off if she doesn't tap.
And somehow, some way, she gets out.
What a beautiful job, pushing the leg over your head, freeing your head, defending the armbar submission. Beautiful, unbelievable.
Back and forth we go. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory. Guillotine jump. That guillotine is very tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Oh.
Nice.
Full side control now.
Well, she has had her...
Oh, arm triangle. Arm
Nice.
triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in. Oh, she got out again.
And there you go again.
All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Superman punch now.
Good jab there by the champion.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stages, smart to work the body.
Nice. Ooh.
All right,
Nice
so you can
kick.
see her leg is hurt, and now she's starting to limp a little bit, DC. So certainly something that bears watching as this fight continues.
Yeah, we got to keep our eyes on it. Her movements are labored. She's been very compromised from those leg kicks. Big shot to the head.
Well, she nearly got her out of there with the knockdown in the previous round, and her confidence remains high here, and she's building on that momentum.
She's building on the momentum that she gained in round number 1. That was not by mistake. She knows exactly and knew exactly what she was throwing to secure that knockdown.
All right, now
Ooh.
what a straight punch by her there, DC, and now her opponent may be seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish the night.
Nice job by the defensive fighter. Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
All right, so she did it again. Another strike effectively targeting that already bruised and damaged area on the upper lip.
She's doing a great job of getting her foot and her shin to the target. She said that the leg kicks would be very key for her in this fight.
Fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, when you don't see this type of power
Ooh.
in that weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, going for the arm bar now. That might be tight.
What a tight arm bar.
There's the tap.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight.
Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. Really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening.
Sounds rough. No time to let her.
Well, did you ever think, DC, would be calling fights inside the largest spherical building in the world? What a special opportunity for these athletes to get the chance to compete in this setting here tonight.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here's Jessica Andrade in another big spot. She has had so many shining moments in the UFC, has been a champion before, has been a workhorse for the promoter, stepping up on short notice in 3 different divisions, I might add. You can tell I got a healthy amount of respect for Jessica Andrade, and she talked this week about this matchup. She believes it's going to be a kickboxing match. She believes her striking is going to rule the day, and we'll see if that is indeed how the fight plays out. Andrade gets the early takedown. That did not take long. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Just missed with the left there. Man, she's worth the price of admission. This fight is just getting underway, and Jessica Andrade, the bull that she is, already just throwing away with the trigger.
I love her. I love the way that she fights, John, because she leaves nothing to be desired. She goes forward, and she is just throwing these big shots around the body. And the moment you get out of position, she'll grab you and just throw you on top of your head. She is a bull in a china shop, and she wants to break everything. And it all starts throwing those hooks from both sides, left and right.
Wild attempt with the right hand there. Well, we told you off the top her offensive wrestling was off the charts. She gets another takedown there. Now we'll see what she can do.
Now she looks to try and control her opponent because she's gotten a ton of takedowns, and it's awesome to see. But at some point, she needs to get some ground control if she truly wants to wear down her opponent.
How about the volume of elbows, and the doctor salivating backstage because he's got a lot of stitch work coming his way later.
I love the aggressiveness that she fights with, and she wants to see you bleed. She wants to cut you. That's why she's throwing so many elbows back to back.
Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Andrade. Well, hard to win fights working off of your back, but that elbow certainly a useful one. Oh, a multitude of elbows raining down. All right, rubber guard for her now, so not a lot of fighters will go to this type of guard, and I would think that could pose some problems here for her opponent.
It would pose some problems because most people are not used to it. So what she needs to do is just remember, I'm not in grave danger just yet, but I cannot allow my opponent to get going and get working in a position that I don't see very often. And now she's in mount. Watch armbar here.
Ooh, she's got it tight. Oh, come on, that's gotta be it. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop!
All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round. A lot for the replay guys to choose from, and defensively, she didn't make any adjustments.
She didn't make any adjustments. She's standing on a straight line. She's not moving the target. So when her opponent loads up and she throws her punches, she's exactly where she wants her to be, and it's showing.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Andrade. Big knee there. single collar tie.
Nice level change.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
All right, she's got her in a crucifix from top position here, DC. What are you trying to do with your legs to maintain control of that arm?
You know, you got to take the knee, slide it over the top of one of the arms so that when they're bridging and turning, the arm is just going up and down your shin. Blocked by your ankle, blocked by your knee. That's how you keep them there, and you maintain the underhook on the other side. So you control one part with your knee, one part with your arm, and then you just use your hands to just punch and beat them up. Dominant position attained by her.
Andrade is in half guard. Right into side control.
Oh, nice.
Andrade is in full guard now. Oh, looks like a guillotine attempt here for her.
That guillotine is tight. She is so dominant from the top position.
Well, she's on right. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Man, she's got connection fire there. You see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad. Oh, no! Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, high-level grappling by her there as she reverses position on the ground. Ooh, she's got the submission locked in.
Yeah, it's getting very deep now. It looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in. She's doing a great job of controlling her. Now she's got to get her chest up.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
It's work. Let's stand it up. It's work.
20 seconds left to go in round two. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, and I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I thought she mixed it up beautifully on me.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round three of a possible five. Left hook to the head.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one. It got checked.
Oh, how about that? Defense into offense. Blocks the strike, immediately counters with the jab. It pays to have length, and she certainly has the advantage in this matchup.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, it's getting deep.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively, gotta figure out a way to shore things up.
She's tough, John. We know that she's tough. We've always known that she's tough. But what she has to do is she has to be a little bit more active in her defenses if she doesn't want to get all beat up. Nice body shot. Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was. And she has a... Oh, she's hurt back. Oh, nice kick. That takedown was timed beautifully. Nice.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass to get big ground and pound.
Well, she has had no answers for her on the feet, and there's another land, And more swelling there on the face.
More swelling on the face, and John, it's getting worse. And now it's getting pretty evident that if she does not change something, she's going to find herself in a really difficult situation going forward.
Well, we talked a lot about her flexibility off the top, and she's got rubber guard now.
She's got rubber guard. She has options for finishes, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see very often in the UFC.
Well, it's hard to win a fight working off of your back, but that elbow is useful. All right, she's into full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
So look at this, DC. She's got her in rubber guard. I know we've seen a lot of Eddie Bravo pupils employ this with pretty good success in the UFC. What are you trying to do, though, here if you're that fighter?
If I'm in the rubber guard, I'm trying to really slow you down and hope that you make a mistake so I can get off one of those submissions that will always keep you on the highlight reel. A go-go block.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attack. Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. Back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action. Her opponent seemed to know that the knees would be coming. Couldn't do anything to stop him, though.
Well, initially, she said she was just going to walk through it. There's nothing her opponent could do to hurt her. But now you can see the tone change. You can see her posture change. She's taken way too many of those strikes. She will slow down now. Look for her opponent to try to go back to the well, get back to those knees, and try to finish this fight.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about this championship round.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test. Oh!
Holy smokes!
That is as clean a knockout as you will ever see, and certainly the signature win of her career today.
You don't get many like this. She said that she was going to knock her opponent out, and that is exactly what she did. What a performance.
All right, so here we are getting ready to go round one. Sphere opens September 29th, 2023, $2.3 billion, and the first live sporting event to be held inside, of course, is a UFC live event.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, with that, we are underway. Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to have a little feeling out process here early. This is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see what type of start Namajunas can get off to here tonight. Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here, really going with her kicks.
She's good, she's really good. Oh my goodness.
That jab, she's so fast, and you can hear her corner telling her, Rose, stay on the jab, stay on the jab. She's so good at maintaining distance, and she's very tall for the weight class. Rose Namajunas has now figured out how to use her length to her advantage inside the octagon.
Going for a submission. Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here. It's got to be it. It seems so tight.
Oh, she got out!
Oh, my goodness. What a display of submission defense by this young lady.
Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there.
Oh, nice inside leg kick. Yeah.
Uppercut attempt does not get to the target. Nice job defensively there by Rose Namajunas.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe still standing.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, big elbow.
All right, rubber guard for her now, so not a lot of fighters will go to this type of guard, and I would think that could pose some problems here for her opponent.
It would pose some problems because most people are not used to it. So what she needs to do is just remember, I'm not in grave danger just yet, but I cannot allow my opponent to get going and get working in a position that I don't see very often.
Oh, massive elbows are landing. That's going to leave a mark. So a lot of strikes have landed here, and she has some swelling now to prove.
Well, she's landing a jab, a right hand. She can't miss. She cannot miss. And right now, while the swelling has started, it's...
What a strike by her there. Might be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon.
Good again, boys.
So she can evade her opponent from finishing it.
Nice defense. Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
She's setting up an armbar.
Oh, she's got the arm tight.
She's got it isolated.
Well done, bros.
End the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and it's
Well done,
so
bros.
discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady and her submission defense.
All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 on the road. Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Well, she continues to bide her time here on the feet. Now throws a front kick and lands.
That front kick was beautiful.
Oh, ankle pick to get this fight down.
She gets to the single collar side. Look for her to move the opponent, hold the head down, and try to wear on her gas tank.
It looked like maybe she was going to set up the side kick, and there it is.
She did a good job of getting that foot up and right to the elbow.
She's just her head back there, and this could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very bad.
All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her.
Great timing on that double leg.
She gets the elbow up into the target. Well, Namajunas is looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Keeping busy from bottom position here. Well, she felt like the elbows would be there in this fight. That's what she told us on Thursday, and there is a nice combination. Volume elbows continuing to find the target.
She's doing a great job of finding those elbows, getting in position where she could land those damaging strikes. You see the effect it's having in the posture of her opponent.
Nice job there to minimize damage. Oh, boy, the same. She lands again, and the swelling continues to increase on her opponent.
Man, she's so fast. She's so good at targeting certain areas of her opponent's head. And now you see that swelling starting to advance.
Well, if you read her fighter bio, you know she loves the elbows, and that has certainly been one of her weapons of choice tonight.
She loves it because it's so brutal. She really...
Attempting an armbar here. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. Oh, that's it. That's it.
Oh, she's out.
Wow. Way to stay calm in a tough situation and defend that armor.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of it.
She could not do it any better up to this point.
Oh, lands with that elbow again.
Good round.
Oh, it looked like maybe she cracked a smile there at the end of the round, and it'd be hard to blame her. She really stunned her opponent in that previous round, and you got to think she'll go for the finish here in the next.
John, you know she's a stone.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round. of this championship fight. 1-2 there by Namajunas.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
It's a good right hand right there.
There's that left hand.
Oh! Oh, my goodness!
Massive left hand.
Huge shots going on right here.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Well, we talked a lot about her flexibility off the top, and she's got rubber guard now.
She's got rubber guard. She has options for finishes, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see very often in the UFC.
Good work from the top here by Rose Namajunas. Multitude of elbows now. Well, you could argue this is as good as she has looked on the feet, and she continued. Submission attempt for her here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
That triangle choke is very tight. She beat the position. Now she's got to stay within herself.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Oh, and she's back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get back to her feet.
Beautiful level change. Nice take.
All right, well, she continues to try to set up submissions here, but there it is. Gets denied again.
Once again, the submission is denied. This is just great submission defense. I mean, she's so locked in, she doesn't give you any chances. It'll be very hard to get her out of here with a submission.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Man, look at the redness almost immediately on the right side of her body. Oh, knee strike right to the body.
Right into a takedown. That was a slick transition.
Nice slip by her. Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. In the half guard. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Well, she's trying to find the range, but I don't know if it's a cardio issue or what, but she is just swinging it air.
I mean, she threw everything at her opponent early, and now she's paying for it. She did not conserve her energy. Now she's paying for all those big strikes. And to miss like that only makes it worse.
This could be it. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books.
Stay by the bag,
To
man.
the championship round.
Hey, better bag.
Well, I'm not sure if the swelling is...
You ready? You ready? Go.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
She's moving her head pretty good on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these shots. Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but she's going for her arm here. Ooh, she's got that in tight. Not out of harm's way with that arm yet.
Look for her to get pressure on that elbow.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived.
Oh, how good is her submission defense there? Well, Namajunas' pass attempt denied. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight.
She's got that heel hook very tight. She's got to stay close, though she cannot allow her opponent to beat her hips. She got out again.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. Under 2 minutes to go.
Another good takedown.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. All right, so domination on one side, desperation on the other. She doesn't look anything like the woman that walked out here to start.
No, she doesn't, John. And honestly, that's the best way to put it. Desperation. That's what's required right now. That's what's required right now. We always talk about not getting desperate in the octagon, but she is at a point now where nothing else is going to give her a chance.
Oh, big diving punch lands up top. She is reading things pretty well defensively as she's able to dodge that strike on the ground.
She's got her eyes open and she's very aware of everything coming in her direction.
Oh, man, she's got great fighting instincts, right? Reverses position, and now she's in a position to potentially finish the fight.
Yeah, she did a great job recognizing that she was going to have to change something.
Well, she's got the head trapped here, might be trying to set up a guillotine choke. Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. Well, they haven't called for the doctor yet, but she is swollen. Doesn't look at all like the woman who walked out here a couple hours ago.
Yeah, she got beat up in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this fifth and final round. What a shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive hit.
So she's holding, oh, nice ankle pick to get the fight back to the canvas. Just out of range with that left hook. All right, so the jab lands yet again for Thug Rose Namajunas, really starting to mix things up well on the field.
She does it all. I mean, I think Rose Namajunas is one of the best athletes in the strawweight division. She fights long. She stays behind the jab, and she uses her kicks to make sure that she's at range and safe.
Well, Namajunas' pass is denied. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. And that will do it. By submission. Holy smokes. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight. She scrambled well in this fight, and she had to exercise some patience there a little bit, but once she found an opening, the tap came shortly thereafter.
Almost good, bro.
All right, just about to get underway here at Sphere in Las Vegas, Nevada, DC. I feel like I'm on a different planet. This is the most special, unique venue we have ever called fights in. Let's see how it plays out.
Ready. Ready. Good.
One of the best flyweights in the world, Alexa Grasso, has touched down on the canvas as round one gets underway here. And unlike the early stages of Alexa Grasso's career, now she has any number of different methods in which she can attack you. She even talked in the fighter meeting this week about getting her grappling going early. So we understand the jab, the boxing proficiency. I think Grasso might wrestle and grapple here tonight. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Body shot there. Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by Grasso.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
All right, there's that leg kick she told us in the fighter meeting. Those would be on the menu, and she goes to it early in this one.
Well, she understands that the boxer has a wide split stance because she wants to get forward with the jab. But every time she throws the jab, she opens herself up to the leg kick, and she has taken advantage of that.
Tries the flying knee to no avail. Oh, ow. That one looked like it really did some damage. Nice front kick by her.
Very painful-looking technique. You saw it drop right before her opponent's sternum.
Sniff that one out as she blocks the kick. Oh, another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. Let's work every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh, and she is attacking it effectively.
Oh, and there's another nice kick. Solid kicks across the board from her tonight.
I mean, she throws the kick without any wind-up. There's
Fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Well, she's got a good front kick and certainly put it to good use there.
She really understands space management, and she uses that front kick as if she's doing a jab. Nice kick.
With conviction to the body.
That fire knee to the head lands.
Look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent out. Could be the beginning of the end, Chad.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick. Oh! Oh!
20 seconds left. Ah, she's unable to connect with the left hook.
She got that single collar tie.
Full sounds for the end of round one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. All right, here we go with our next round. Two of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You gotta make a decision when you get up off of your stool going into the next round that this is my fight and I am not gonna allow it to slip through my fingers.
Oh, she chose the fight and she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big hit. I don't understand it.
Needs a big knee.
She lands a nasty jab.
Immediately gets the underhook.
Oh, watch guillotine here. Oh, wow. Oh!
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Oh, that's a flush elbow from the bottom. Well played. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
She's got the triangle locked in very good. She's got to take her time now past the arm to the out.
Oh, look at that. Her submission defense holds up yet again.
She said she knew she'd be under attack. She has been proven right, and she has been ready for everything thrown her way.
Oh, a strong series of committed elbows here. Those are starting to add up. All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to. She has to keep going for it.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked down. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out there, sit in the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
2 minutes to go. So why has she not addressed that thigh kick? Does she not feel that? I mean, it looks pretty bad at this point.
Well, early, it doesn't feel like it's very damaging. But right now, as they add up, it really starts to hurt. It really starts to limit you. And right now, she has to address it because we're getting very close to that time where there's no turning back.
Oh, she misses with an uppercut. Really finding the kick striking range now. Another one lands there. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Oh, the damage to that leg starting to take its toll. You see her limping a little bit. 30 seconds to go in round two. It certainly seems tonight. This could be it.
Massive body shot, massive striking, great attempt, great attack, and it landed perfectly for her.
10 minutes in the books. All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round three of a possible 5. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard 5s if need be tonight.
She gets in very close and gets to the single power top.
Well, right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Grosso's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip just opened up. Well, her striking has been great tonight.
Huge shots going on right here.
Oh, big left hand.
Oh, nice elbow.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory. I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Oh, here's a kick to the body, blocked though by Grosso.
They go right back to the clinch. That was a nice takedown, yes.
Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that. Grosso's eye is closing up. Just unable to quite find that range. Blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Under a minute now to go. Grosso's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside position, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues.
Stop.
All right, pausing the action here, and could be the end of the fight. Her eye is essentially shut, and the doctor's going to be brought in to take a closer look.
Well, we don't question her toughness. Even with that swelling, she has continued to press, but it does not seem like there's a path to victory for her.
Doctor pulls the referee
Look at this woman's
aside.
face, my dude.
This is going to
Can't
continue
the
for
same
now.
woman
It's
walk
going to
in this
continue
cage,
for right
dude?
now, but she has got to get
chill.
going. She will not have much time in this fight because it's only going to get worse.
All right, so coming into the fight, a lot of people talked about her toughness. She's going to have to lean on it here, despite the injury. The fight will go on.
Well, she always says she's one of the toughest fighters you'll ever meet. She's going to have an opportunity to prove that now, because this cut is bad, but she can fight through it. She's got to be protective of it. She cannot just go out there face first as she did before. She's got to be a little smarter in her approach.
Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays. And
You ready to fight? Ready.
all right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. I think we are the only two men sitting in this arena as we have arrived at round 4 and we enter the championship rounds. A huge, huge 5 minutes coming up for these two young ladies.
J.A., I couldn't have imagined that this fight would be this good. It's round number 4 now. Who can really keep fighting at such a high level with such good technical skill as they've gone into round number 4?
Well, she hasn't held back, right? I mean, she took a look at the referee, and if he's not going to get involved, you got to continue to strike. She has been at her absolute best tonight.
But now it's about survival. You get your hands up high. You block, make sure that nothing lands clean so that the swelling doesn't get even worse. We are at a point now.
I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly.
Arcane steps in!
Holy smokes!
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I gotta get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was gonna get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance.
No, she's still climbing. She's still climbing.
I need a little bit more. Give me more than just 8 bars. To say I was born behind the 8 ball. I was scoring the joint since I was 8, y'all. With no food for thought because we ate ours. When you're struggling and your mother hustling, you ain't got time to be worried about where your brother's been.
All right, ready to go round 1 here at Sphere in Las Vegas, Nevada. Every single fighter on this roster was asking on this Noche UFC card, and we only have so many slots. What a unique experience for all of these fighters competing here tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. The UFC Women's Flyweight title is on the line. And that one certainly found the target.
Another punch to the head.
Oh, the straight hand lands flush to the body by Silva. Oh, hard elbow landed by her in tight there. She talked a lot about distance management, fighting on the inside. Pretty good with the dirty boxing earlier.
She's a dog, John. She gets in close, and she is going to beat you up. She wants to hit you. It does not matter how. And she showed that with that beautiful elbow in close. Oh, nice.
Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. There's a kick.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Two minutes have gone by. Well, she better not be too dismissive of this calf kick because I see some visible bruising now.
Well, the first one doesn't bother you, but then before you know it, all of a sudden you can barely walk. She needs to start checking right now.
Swing and a miss by Silva.
Really nice job blocking that shot.
Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick. There's the jab, now another for good measure. Nice job there by Silva. Oh, a beautiful land with the front kick there. Defensively, not a good sign for her that that strike got through.
It landed exactly where she needed it to. She has to make changes, start turning the elbow inside to try to make her kick toe to her elbow. Can't take many of those, you better check.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here? All right, she's going for the arm bar here.
Oh, and that looks tight.
In full guard now, DC, and I know when you're in this position, you're looking to pass the half guard pretty quick.
Oh, absolutely. Trying to get the half guard so I can start to get off ground and pound. This is exactly what she needs to do. Not only does it get you to a position to get off ground, she's setting up the arm bar. Arm is very tight.
Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is, so the submission.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent.
Really good vision to block that one.
Oh, nice takedown defense. She does a great job breaking that clinch position.
All right, so you see some welting now on the thigh a little bit as she continues to attack that area effectively.
It's a big part of the leg, so it takes a little longer to really start to see the effects of what you're doing. Right now, she's landing, but down the line, boy, if she stays the course, it'll pay dividends.
Effective use of the jab by Silva. Now these two women separate from the clinch.
She gets to the single cover. Oh, my God.
Oh, pinpoint execution on the hip toss there. She's able to take her down. Her opponent felt an outstanding job by her there to change levels and get this fight to the ground. What do you guys call that, an ankle pick?
I mean, that's an ankle pick, but there's a lot that goes into it. For her to execute it in a fight, amazing.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Silva. Uppercut is there again. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, her stamina is low. Another miss with the strike there, and I got to imagine this is a really tough predicament to be in as a fighter.
Yeah, very discouraging when you know what your heart and your mind is telling you to do, but your body just won't respond.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Oh! Oh, big shots raining down. Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar.
Ooh, she might be in real trouble now.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
And somehow, somewhere, she gets up.
What a beautiful job pushing the leg over your head, freeing your head, defending the armbar submission. Beautiful. Unbelievable.
All right, right back to the well she goes. Another submission attempt here.
She keeps trying to get the sub going.
Ooh, that submission looks tight. There's the tap. What an atmosphere inside this arena. Standing room only, and man, did they get a treat as she gets...